justice system across the world aim to protect young people while addressing delinquency in ways that promote rehabilitation rather than punishment. Today, we'll compare two important legal frameworks that guide juvenile justice in different parts of the world. The Republic Act No. 9344 from the Philippines and the Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention Act or JJDPA from the United States. Republic Act No. 9344 of the Philippines and the Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act or JJDPA in the United States share several key similarities, particularly in their emphasis on rehabilitation over punitive measure for juveniles. Both laws recognize the need to protect children in conflict with the law and prioritize their reintegration into society through diversion program and alternative measure to incarceration. And they also mandate children-sensitive procedures to ensure that juvenile offenders are treated in accordance with their developmental needs. Both legal frameworks stress the importance of the rehabilitative treatment, promoting restorative justice, and providing community-based intervention rather than relying on formal detention. However, there are notable differences between the two laws. For instance, Article 9344 set the minimum age of criminal responsibility at 15 years old, meaning children under 15 cannot be held criminal liable, though they may undergo intervention programs. In contrast, the JJDPA does not establish a federal minimum age for criminal responsibility, as this is determined at the state level, with many states setting the minimum age as low as 7 or 8. Another key difference lies in the jurisdictional scope. Article 9344 is a national law that applies uniformly across the Philippines, while the JJDPA is federal law that sets broad guidelines but leaves significant discretion to individual states in how they implement juvenile justice policy. The U.S. law also has provision specifically addressing disproportionate minority conduct, or DMC, which seek to reduce the racial and ethnic disparities in the juvenile justice system, an issue that is less pronounced in the Philippines due to its more ethnically homogeneous population. Additionally, while RA 9344 plays a significant role on social welfare agencies like the Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD in the rehabilitation and monitoring of juveniles, the JJDPA's implementation is more decentralized, with local juvenile justice system and probation officer often playing a larger role in managing cases. Finally, while the JJDPA includes specific measures to address status offender, those who commit non-criminal acts like truancy or curfew violation, or Article 9344, emphasizes diversion program for juvenile but does not specifically categorize status offenses in the same way. While both laws are rooted in the principle of protecting the rights and well-being of juvenile offenders, and they aim to prevent recidivism through rehabilitation and diversion. The differences in their approaches reflect the distinct legal, social, and cultural context in which they operate.